wellness, beautiful tree seeds. Welcome to my channel. This is Seeds of Silver Tree here, and I just made a video, and it was completely deleted from my phone. No biggie. So today's topic is about beingness, and in a previous video I mentioned that there's a time and cycle for activating your humanness, activating your wombness, and activating your beingness. Personally, I'm in my season and cycle of beingness. Now, with meaning is meaningless. What does that mean? Giving meaning to our purpose, or to our experiences, our thoughts, our feelings, our actions, our creations, gives humans a direction. It gives us purpose. It gives us clarity. It allows us to involve ourselves. It allows involvement in what we do and why we do what we do. However, it limitates us. In many languages, you could have one word and 20 different meanings, or you can have 20 different meanings or 20 different words and have that mean the same thing. And that's the beauty of language. That's the beauty of expression and connecting. However, I find that the more that we give meaning to something, the more we attach ourselves to things. And so, with that, it dampens our connection to beingness. There's true connection to the all through allowing yourself to be. To be the ultimate observer is a form of self-mastery. This morning, I didn't turn on my cell phone. I didn't turn on my laptop to distract myself from my Ashtanga practice. When I am physically training my body, connecting to my physical form, connecting to my human vessel, I do much better in my practice with silence. And now, in those moments, I'm able to hear and observe the thought forms that are within my body. I'm able to feel discomfort and pain, and I can listen to what's behind the pain and discomfort. There's a certain amount of clarity in silence, in beingness. Beingness is being in the space of allowance, of acceptance. There's a time and space for everything. And our humanness is all about doing. It's all about moving, building, creating, being very visceral and raw with our connection to our reality. With wombness, it's that channel between the physical world and the spiritual world. Okay, that's where alchemy, magic, energy manipulation exists. They must coexist, right? And then in beingness, it's otherworldly. You gain access to the beyond. And so with meaning, although it gives us a sense of direction and involvement in our experiences, sometimes we need to take a step back. Yesterday and today, I've been kind of emotionally under the weather, if you'd say. And, my dad told me, he says, don't think, play your instruments, touch your instruments, do something that will get your mind out of it, because I tend to overthink and over-intellectualize. That it's a comfort thing that I do. I don't necessarily like feeling my own emotions sometimes. As empathic as I am and sensitive as I am, I've noticed the void in myself. And this can only be recognized when you spend a lot of time on your own and when you allow yourself to feel loneliness. And that loneliness is that void, that sense of lack. Like it's weird. It's a weird feeling, loneliness, because it's like, again, I'm trying to give it meaning, right? I'm trying to give it meaning. Okay, I'm doing this and I'm doing that to distract myself from what, right? My mind is already in the works, trying to give this experience that I'm feeling meaning, instead of just allowing myself to feel, allowing myself to be. Like I've mentioned before, there's a season and cycle for us to be a human, to be in our womb, and to be connected to our humanness, our wombness, and our beingness. And in the month of June, my intention is to just primarily focus on being. I'm in my 30s, and what human beings like to call your prime. Your 30s and 40s are your prime. 20s, you're learning about life. You're green to everything. You don't know anything really. You don't. You don't. Your 30s, your 40s, that's your prime, right? That's what culturally people will say. 50s and 60s, you enter into a space of being a teacher, master, right? You lived through so much, you've experienced so much, you should be able to influence other people now. But with that, I'm with this loneliness that I feel and needing to know why. Why am I feeling lonely? Okay, the void. What's this void about? What am I hurting about? Why am I feeling the way I'm feeling? I just want to step back and allow myself to just observe what's there. Because most of the time, the things that we carry within ourselves, it's not even ours. We carry the load. We carry the baggage of our mothers, of our fathers, of our coworkers, of our friends, of our families, of our enemies, of strangers we bump into the street having a really bad day. We are not our feelings. We are not the things that have happened to us, experiences that have happened to us. And this can only be really realized and experienced through the space of being. When you allow yourself to be, you can see. And then you must return to the human experience, because you are human. We are human. Temporarily. But you cannot neglect the human. We visit certain aspects of our consciousness in certain times. And some people linger a little too long. Sometimes people get lost in beingness, that they completely neglect their humanness. And oh my God, all of a sudden their human body is dying. Or you get people who are too deep. They get too deep into the wombness, right? And they're trying to manipulate. They're trying to, give meaning to everything. And, and they completely ignore the state of being. We all get caught up in these seasons and cycles. We really do. You can get lost in beingness and become incredibly ungrounded and just airy-fairy, and you spiritualize everything. You can get caught up in humanness, and you're giving meaning to every little thing that crosses your path, and you limit yourself. You have to give a story to everything. You have to give a narrative to every little thing. And you cut yourself off from beingness. You cut yourself off from what you're already connected to. And you actively pursue that connection, but you're trying to give meaning to everything, so it distracts you. You can't see clearly. You can't experience clearly. Wombness is about creativity, manipulation, creating, alchemizing, connection between realms and worlds, other worlds than these. You can get lost in that too. Over-identification to the mask that you wear. Oh, I'm a woman, so I'm this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Oh, I'm a man, so I'm this, and this, and you're that, and I'm this, and you're that. It's like, whoa, calm down. Take a step back and relax and just be. Whatever comes up, allow it to come up. Whatever leaves, allow it to leave. Whatever comes, allow it to come without attaching yourself to it. That is challenging. Because human beings, we need purpose. We need a drive to give us a reason to get out of bed, to give us a reason to stay committed to a relationship, to give us a reason to leave, to give us a reason to stay. When you take a step back from meaning and you allow yourself to step into the void of meaninglessness, then who are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon.